So sometimes your grips get worn and they need replacing, and a lot of people don't replace them, and it's actually really simple to do. So I've got a few bits here that I'm going to show you how you can regrip them at home. You don't need a lot of equipment. All I've got here, I've got some white spirits, some double-sided grip tape, a grip, a Sharpie pen, a Stanley blade, and a pair of scissors, a towel, and a bucket. So ideally you'd have a vice clamp so you could clamp the club in, but I realised that not a lot of people have got that. I've got a Stanley blade here that's got a hook blade on it, which is fantastic because you're less likely to damage the shaft when you take the grip off. So first things first is we want to remove the grip. So just cut it off, and then we can peel it away, grip off, and then you're left with the grip tape. Now I like to take this off, so when you've got no equipment, what you can do is just literally, it's a bit of a pain, peel it off. Sometimes it'll come off really nice, and then other times it can be, like I say, a bit of a pain. What the guys on tour will do, in the tour vans, they'll have a blowtorch and they'll just sort of heat it up and then it comes off dead easy. So I'll take this off and we'll skip to the next bit of the video, because I'm sure you don't want to watch me spend a minute taking grip tape off. So I've got the old grip tape off. It took me about 5 minutes. It was like industrial standard. It was horrendous. Like I say, you could use like a blowtorch just to loosen off the adhesive and then it comes off a little bit easier. But if you're going to do that, obviously be careful and only do it to steel shafts. If you do it to graphite, it might damage the shaft. And also, if you are regripping a graphite shaft, just be careful when you're taking the grip off, because sometimes with the scoring of the Stanley knife blade, you can like score the shaft, which can damage it. So just be really careful there. So the next stage would be to put the grip tape on. Now what I like to do is, it'd be so much easier with a clamp, but we haven't got that. So I've got a grip, and what I like to do is line up the grip on the shaft, and then I get a Sharpie pen, and then I just mark it just above where the end of the grip goes. Now what this does, it gives me a little bit of a reference point for where I'm going to put the grip tape. So got the grip tape here, it's just double-sided grip tape. I'm going to cut it off so it's nice and straight to start off with, and then this is the real tricky bit when you haven't got a clamp. It's just making sure it goes on straight. So let's do it this way. So I'm going to start the grip tape where that Sharpie pen is, or Sharpie mark, and then we're going to cut it off, and then there'll be a little bit of excess grip tape at the top there, and then all we're going to do is smooth that tape around the shaft. So do it like this. I'm just doing it with the palm. We don't want any bubbles, you see, because then when you come to grip it, you'll feel those bubbles underneath your hand. So then what I'm going to do is just peel off the other side of the tape, because this tape will overlap slightly. So just again, just smoothing it over so we don't get any of those nasty bubbles. Then it should, you can see, just overlaps, and then the grip tape's on there, and just tuck it in at the end, and then we can put the grip on. So what we need, got my bucket here to put the white spirits in, got my golf grip, and then I've got a tee in my pocket. That's what the hole in the bottom of the grip's for. Stick the tee in. Then what I like to do is, well, take this double-sided tape off, and then Just make sure there's no bubbles there. Then I'm just gonna lean it against here. It's my bucket. What I like to do is, just so I don't get white spirits all over, I wrap the grip in a towel, because sometimes if you're using it straight from the bottle, it can just spill a little bit. The other way is to put it in like a spray bottle and spray it down the grip, which, to be honest with you, is a lot easier, but I'm just trying to make this with it, if I can get my words out, with as little equipment as possible. So the grip is nice and full with spirits, so just going to clean off the spirits that I've just got on the edge of the grip, and then put my thumb over the top of it, and then all we're going to do is just let the white spirits just drizzle down that grip, around the grip tape, sorry. And that's gonna just allow it to slide on. So wipe the shaft down, wipe any excess spirits off, take the tee out, so that'll stop it. And then I'm going to put this grip on upside down. I don't like the logo. A lot of people like the logo facing up. I prefer it so I don't see it. So I'm just going to place it down here. I like to put a towel over the shaft just to stop any white spirits from dripping down the grip. I'll line it up, and then push it on. I'll get rid of the little logo thing at the bottom. Just wipe any excess off, and then just bang it on the floor on a hard surface. So I've got this little shelf here. Oh, don't drop the white spirits on the lawn. That'd be a disaster. So I'm just gonna, that just makes sure that the grip's right to the shaft, right to the end of the grip. So just gonna make sure that that's all lined up correctly. So on this particular grip, we've got some little alignment lines, and I'm just making sure that that looks nice and square. Check the back line, the sides, and then that's all nice and square. And that's really how quickly and simply you can change your grips.